Hello, this is Damnesia. Welcome back. In my last tutorial, I said I'm going to be teaching you keys and notes, but I'm actually going to be teaching you enemies and doors because I forgot about that. So let's start by making the door. I'm going to take this wall. We're going to remove it. Go to static objects or 6, and then go down to doorway number 2, and then just place it right there. And of course, don't forget to place it on both sides so that it's available for you to see it on this side. And of course, once you finish with that, you go for door frame. You just place it in the doorway. I'm just going to manually change it. Okay. So now I put your doorway and door frame. You go into your entities and you go to door. Then you go down to the door you want and you put it right there in the doorway. Hopefully you already figured that part out. Of course, this also doesn't fit that well. Okay. So now you're going to duplicate all your walls and just place them the other way around. Because otherwise you just have a room where you see through the wall. And I don't think that's what you're trying to do. So just multiply all your doors and just put them there. Once you're finished with that, you just hide both the doors, Control D, then take them forward to the other side and rotate them. Go ahead and rotate them. Okay, so they rotate weirdly. So I'm just going to rotate them one by one. So now just going to multiply these and bring them forward. Okay, so one tip is don't rotate them at the same time. They rotate weirdly. Then you just need to duplicate this layer and just move it to the next room and rescale it in a way that just fits by pressing E. Remember to check if these overlap because then they look bad. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to place an enemy. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Entities, Enemy, and Servant Grant. Unless you want Servant Group. Okay, so now we're going to be testing this level pretty soon once I finish the CFG and Makefile. So don't want to be caught by him. So for now I'm just going to put him as an hallucination just to see that he at least works. Okay, so now what we need is a roof as well. Okay, so now if you turn off ambient and point light, you see there's no light. So that's it. In my next tutorial I'm going to be teaching you keys and notes, and this time for real. So like and subscribe and favorite as well as share. Bye.